the fuck up, dude?
I'm a journalist. I'm just documenting. You guys travel a long ways to come march against.
The people united will never be defeated.
미국의 민주당 정치인들은 범죄자, 특히 불법 이민자를 매우 좋아하는 것처럼 보입니다. 캘리포니아 주에는 약 180만 명의 불법 이민자가 있으며 캘리포니아 납세자들은 연간 320억 달러의 비용을 지출합니다. 하지만 민주당의 주요 문제 중 하나는 이 CNN 영상에서 볼 수 있듯이 불법 이민자를 범죄자로 보지 않는다는 점인데 CNN은 좌파 뉴스 네트워크입니다. 패널의 유일한 보수 주최자 스콧 제닝스가 불법 이민자가 범죄자인지에 대해 다른 좌파 주최자들과 토론하는 동안 충격을 받은 모습을 지켜보세요.
Well, they're going after people who are in the country illegally, right?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the criminals, this is a much bigger universe.
Doesn't that make you a criminal?
No, it doesn't.
To come across the border illegally?
Coming into the country illegally is a civil offense. It's not a criminal offense.
Okay, if you come into the country illegally, here's the message. We're going to find you and send you back. I mean, I'm sorry, that's the way it is. And I think the government should pull all the levers at its disposal to find people and pull this off. It's what the American people asked Donald Trump to do. Yes, they should be deporting violent people. Yes, they should be deporting people who committed violent acts before they came here. But at some juncture, if you're going to allow any illegal immigration at all, the message then goes out. Just get here, it'll probably work out for you. You all are completely downplaying what we know. We know plenty about this person. What? We know that he lived in the country illegally for 14 years. I know it's okay with you.
I said that.
That's not
time out. Time out. No.
We know.
That's not. That is not okay with me. But that's not. But that's not a. But that is literally.
First of all, we all know that you both interrupt each other all the time.
That is not a crime.
To live in the country illegally?
That's not a crime. That's a status offense. Stop telling people stuff that's not true.
I am just. My mind is so blown here.
Go ahead and finish.
By the last 2 nights
Scott,
with you about
it's not a criminal offense.
Bakari, just give. Can we give?
It's a civil violation.
Bakari, can we give?
이 좌파 CNN 주최자들이 말한 것과 달리 미국에 불법으로 입국하는 것은 100% 범죄이며 그로 인해 범죄자가 됩니다. 하지만 이 좌파들은 그런 기본 개념조차 이해하지 못합니다. 이는 단순히 뉴스가 아니라 보스턴 시장 미셸 우와 캘리포니아 주지사 개빈 뉴섬 같은 민주당 정치인들까지 이 문제에 영향을 미치고 있습니다. 다음 클립에서 이 시장은 불법 이민자에 대한 연방정부의 추방 노력에 협조하지 않겠다고 논의하고 개빈 뉴섬이 트럼프의 국경 차장 톰 호먼을 체포하겠다고 위협하며 캘리포니아의 불법 이민자를 내버려 두라고 요구하는 장면이 나옵니다.
What will Boston's response be if these mass deportations take place?
Yeah, look, elections have consequences, and the federal government is responsible for a certain set of actions, and cities, no individual city can reverse or override some parts of that. But what we can do is make sure that we are doing our part to protect our residents in every possible way, that we are not cooperating with those efforts that actually threaten the safety of everyone by causing widespread fear and having large-scale economic impact.
Get your hands off these poor people who are just trying to live their lives, man. Trying to live their lives, paying their taxes, been here 10 years. The fear, the horror. The hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy. You know, I don't give a damn. But I care about my community. I care about this community. The hell are they doing? These guys need to grow up. They need to stop. And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting. So, Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
They can't impede our enforcement efforts. They can't put hands on our officers. They can't knowingly harbor and conceal illegal aliens from us. I said, so if they cross that line, they're going to be prosecuted. And the question was, well, how about Mayor Bassett and Governor Newsom? What if they cross that line? I says, they'll be prosecuted too. Haven't they said for the last 4 years, no one's above the law? They cross the line, we'll seek prosecution. You and I would be held accountable. They prosecuted President Trump. No one's above the law. That's what they said. Either is the Governor Newsom. If he crosses that line, we'll simply ask the Attorney General to seek prosecution. It wasn't a threat. No one threatened to arrest him. But if he crosses that line and commits a crime, He's no better than anybody else who will seek prosecution.
We know what Gavin Newsom's going to do. I'm not interested. He's not capable of doing the job. He's too ideologically radical left, and he hates Donald Trump too much. What can this federal government do to protect law enforcement and the people in L.A.?
Sean, what we're going to do is we are going to enforce the law regardless of what they do. Look at it out there. It looks like a third world country, and it's not. It's the United States of America. We are not standing for it. Donald Trump won't stand for it. And something else tonight, look at all those great men and women in the LAPD. We are going to protect them. If they will not protect them and prosecute people that abuse the LAPD in terms during a civil unrest under 18 U.S.C. 231, we can prosecute federally people who assault state law enforcement officers with a maximum of 5 years in prison, and we are going to do it. We are going to prosecute them federally. If California won't protect their law enforcement, we will protect the LAPD and the sheriff's office out there. Not only that, we have 9 open cases right now and more to come on assaulting federal officers. The Molotov cocktail cases that you've seen, we've charged 1, more to come, 3 outstanding. The looters, you saw they began to loot last night, going into 7-Elevens, going into drugstores. Typically, you don't charge those. We do under federal law now. Under the Hobbs Act, we are charging robbery. You loot a business in California, you are looking at maximum of 20 years in prison. You spit on a federal law enforcement officer, no more. As President Trump said, you spit, we hit. Get ready. If you spit on a federal law enforcement officer, we are going to charge you with a crime federally. You are looking at up to 5 years maximum in prison. The cinder block case, Sean. Remember that case? We have breaking news right now. The case where the guy was breaking up the cinder blocks and he was throwing them at police cars. The federal officer had injured his hand. He was wearing a mask. The FBI has identified him. Bill Isaly, our incredible U.S. attorney out there working with ATF, DEA, and the FBI have been doing a remarkable job. That guy has just been identified, and they are doing a search warrant on his house as we speak. And he has been identified. See his face. He is going to be on, his name is Reyes. He is going to be on the most wanted list. You have broken the news. His face is out there right now. That's him. He has been identified by great police work by the FBI. So you can run. You can't hide. We are coming after you federally. If you assault a police officer, if you rob a store, if you loot, if you spit on a police officer, we're coming after you.